All right, let's talk about something that's honestly one of the most important parts of Fortnite, but we don't always think about it. Your name. No, seriously. It's not just a tag you pick, it's your whole identity on the island. So, we're going to break down how you can craft the perfect one. You know that old saying, what's in a name? Well, in a world filled with storm circles and victory royales, the answer is kinda everything. Yup, you heard that right. It's your first impression. It's your battle cry. Think about it. It's the name that flashes across the screen when you snag that elimination, and it's the name your squad rallies behind when things get intense. I mean, this quote just completely nails it. Standing out isn't just about having the coolest skins. It's about building a real, memorable identity, and that applies whether you're in a firefight with your squad or you're building your very own island from the ground up. Okay, so let's dive into the big one first, Battle Royale. Before you even think about picking a name, you gotta ask yourselves one really, really important question about your squad's whole personality. So, who are you guys? Are you the class clowns of the lobby? You know the type, more focused on getting a laugh than the victory royale. The ones hitting the gritty mid-firefight? If that sounds like you, then your name absolutely has to reflect that awesome chaos. Something like Snicker Snipers or Giggle Grenadiers, these are just perfect for that vibe. They instantly tell everyone in the lobby, hey, we're here to have fun. It's like using humor as a weapon, right? You disarm them before the fight even kicks off. But maybe that's not you at all. Maybe your squad is a well-oiled machine. You've got your callouts, your rotations, your endgame strategy all mapped out. For you guys, laughter is for the lobby. The battlefield is all business. And these names, they just give off a totally different energy, don't they? They command respect. Come on, when you get eliminated by a team called the Recon Rangers, you just know you were outplayed by a super serious coordinated squad. And that's the whole point, right? You've got this incredible contrast. In the very same lobby, you could have the Chuckle Champs just messing around, right next to the Delta Destroyers executing these flawless strategies. Your name sets that expectation right from the jump. And look, it's not just about being funny or fierce. That's just the start. The possibilities are absolutely endless. You can get super creative with wordplay, or you can totally rep your fandom with names inspired by pop culture. Think Marvel, think Star Wars, anything you love. All right, let's switch gears and jump over to creative mode. This is a whole different ballgame. You're not just naming a squad anymore. You're naming an entire world. Your name is like the title of a movie. It sets the whole mood before anyone even sets foot on your island. Think about a name like Whispering Pines. It just instantly paints a picture in your head, right? You can almost hear the wind through the trees. It hints at mystery, maybe some quiet exploration. Or how about Midnight Mirage? Ooh, that one's got some real intrigue to it. It sounds almost surreal, like a little puzzle box you just have to open. And then something like Crystal Cove. Right away, you're expecting something bright, maybe a little magical. It's basically an invitation, a welcome mat for the incredible experience you've built, promising discovery and treasure. And Ember Isles? Whoa, you can practically feel the heat coming off that name. It just screams action and intensity. See? A really great creative name that's the very first step in making your island totally unforgettable. Okay, now for the co-op part of Fortnite Save the World. This mode is all about teamwork and just survival. So the names you see here, they often reflect that shared grind, and all the inside jokes that come from fighting off wave after wave of husks together. What I love about these names is how they mix humor with the actual gameplay. The Loot Llamas, I mean, come on, that speaks to every single one of us. And names like Huskustlers or Trap Troop, they show you're a team that gets the game, you know the strats, but you're not taking yourselves too seriously. But you can also go a different route, with a name that really captures that spirit of just toughing it out. Resilient Rovers, or Defenders of the Dawn. These names talk about the grit and teamwork it actually takes to survive the storm. They feel like titles you've earned after a long, tough mission. Okay, so we've looked at all the different vibes across the game modes, but how do you actually find your perfect name? Don't worry, I got you. Here's a super simple 3-step playbook to get you there. Step 1, choose your arena. Simple enough, right? What you need for a Battle Royale squad is going to be way different than for a creative island. Step 2, define your vibe. And be real with yourself here. Are you the Tactical Titans or the Goof Troop? And finally, step 3, make it yours. This is the fun part. Mash up some ideas. Use a clever pun. Throw in an inside joke only your squad gets. That's the secret sauce that turns a good name into a legendary one. Because really, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. A great name is so much more than just a label. It's the first chapter of the story that you and your friends are writing every single time you log on. It's the start of your legend. So, I'll leave you with this one last thing to think about. What's the most legendary squad name you've ever come across? You know, the one you saw in the elimination feed that just made you stop and go, whoa. Maybe it was super clever or intimidating or just hilarious, but you still remember it. That is the power of a perfect name.